Hi, good afternoon, good day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Today we have tomato pie. I choose heirloom tomato. Aujourd'hui, on a la tarte aux tomates à la saveur ancienne. Alors, j'ai des tomates de saveur ancienne ici que j'ai choisi pour la recette du jour. J'ai aussi des petites tomates perlées, aussi à saveur ancienne. J'ai des herbes de Provence. So I have heirloom tomato, small heirloom tomato. I have herbe de Provence, herb of Provence. It's sold the same way in English. It's herbe de Provence, herbe de Provence. We have olive oil, grated cheese, mustard, la moutarde à l'ancienne, l'huile d'olive, moutarde à l'ancienne, sel et poivre. Et du jardin vient le basilic. This is basil from the garden, fresh, organic. It was picked up about 10 minutes ago. And then the last but not the least, we have balsamic vinegar. Du vinaigre balsamic. To have a good quality basilic, this is a logo of identification from Italy. It's telling you this is the real deal. When I used to have basilic vinegar in the US, in North America indeed, I always felt that it was very acid, very vinegar, and I was not fond of the flavor. Quand j'ai acheté du vinaigre balsamique aux États-Unis ou au Canada, j'ai jamais aimé. C'était trop acide pour moi. Je trouvais pas ça de bon goût. Jusqu'à ce que je découvre le vinaigre balsamique d'appellation contrôlée. And until I found this balsamic vinegar with a seal of authentication from Italy and tasted for the first time, I discovered a new world of balsamic vinegar flavor. It's so different than the material so-called balsamic vinegar you can buy in a grocery store. This is like 1,000 miles away from it. It has like a sweetness. It's the density is quite different. The one you buy at the store is usually like liquid, like watery. This one has some density, viscosity. It's sweet. It's very unique. So we will use that in our recipe. Today our recipe called for heirloom tomato. Alors nous avons les tomates de saveur ancienne. So we have heirloom tomato. I'm going to prep the tomato for the pie. Take this away for a second. Wash, clean, ready to use. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut in like an eighth, in this case like an eighth of a tomato, like this one. That's it. And then I'll do with the spoon, I'll scoop the seed. Let's do it again. I'll scoop some of the seeds and the liquid. Because we don't want to have too much water We don't want to have a too watery pie. On enlève les pépins. Oups. On enlève les pépins parce qu'ils donnent une saveur légèrement amère. A little bit more trim here. Voilà. So, l'idée, c'est d'enlever le plus de liquide possible de la tomate. On ne perd pas le liquide, on va l'utiliser pour une sauce tomate chez soi plus tard. So that's pretty good. So, tomato, 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 tomato. Oops, lost. Excellent. This out, this in. Here's the pie crust. I did that in about 12 minutes. It's olive oil, flour, salt, and water. So the recipe in 2 words is 115 grams of oil, olive oil, 300 grams of flour, about 150 grams of water, and 1.5 grams of salt. Mix oil and flour together until you have a granulated texture. Add the water to bring everything together. Before that, you bring the salt. Bring the salt, bring the water, mix everything together until you have something which is easy to work with. The traditional pie, tomato pie, called for mustard, and this is the traditional ground stone mustard. Alors la recette traditionnelle demande de la moutarde. Alors aujourd'hui, je prends de la moutarde ancienne que je vais brosser au fond de la tarte. Je vais demander un peu plus de moutarde. Déjà, la saveur de la moutarde est absolument fantastique. On en met partout, dans les coins, les recoins, partout, partout, partout. Quand la moutarde cuit, la saveur de la moutarde s'évapore. When we bake with mustard, and you have mustard like this, when you put the mustard, it might be like a strong flavor. But as you bake your pie, the flavor of the mustard will kind of fade away. Now I'm using grated cheese as a base, like that. Just a thin layer. This pie is not very thick, but you will see the result in a few minutes. Be patient. Just one layer like that. Now it's time to add to it green onion. So I cleaned these green onion before, prep them, and I'm going to do that very fresh. I'm using only 2, very thin. Bear with me, I'm wearing glove. You can take this glove off if you give me permission. Now I'm taking the onion like this, and I spread that at the bottom. So the cheese is salty. Le fromage a du sel dedans, donc je ne mettrai pas de sel à ce moment-ci. Je vais mettre du sel, je vais mettre des herbes de Provence. Comme ceci. Et ça sent très bon. Et je vais commencer à mettre les tomates petit à petit, comme ça. Et on va alterner les couleurs. Un mets est appétissant par le look, mais par l'odeur, par les couleurs. Alors on va essayer de solliciter nos sens. Ça c'est orange. Un petit peu trop grosse. Voilà. Monsieur, venez par ici. Et on fait le tour. Voilà, ça c'est la tarte. Et ça, mon ami, c'est pas de la tarte. Oui, c'est de la tarte. À ce stade-ci, je vais mettre un peu de poivre. I'll put some pepper. Some salt because the tomato require to have a taste saltiness. Et voilà. Basil leaves. And I'll drop a little bit. I said basil leaf. I can put some basil leaf now. As I said, they are fresh from the garden 25 minutes ago. Do they smell good? Yes, they smell good. And finishing a little bit of cheese like that, just a little bit. I need a little dash dripping of olive oil, just a little bit, like that, just a little bit. Now everything goes to the oven. The oven is set at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. 180 Celsius. Alors, la tarte est prête pour le four. Pâte à tarte n'est pas cuite. On va mettre 180 Celsius, étage du bas, environ 50 minutes, mais vérifiez la température et vérifiez la tarte aux alentours de 40 minutes. 35 à 40 minutes, vous assurez que ça ne brûle pas, que tout est pour le mieux dans le meilleur des mondes. So, we're ready to bake the tomato pie. It's looked gorgeous. And if I bring that to the close-up camera, this one here, see, this is before cooking. It's look absolutely glorious, colorful. You cannot smell it, but I smell. It smells so good. You have no idea. And then I'll put that in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, lower shelf, for about 50 minutes. But I'll strongly recommend that you watch around 40 minutes the condition or the status of your pie. You can, it can be undercooked after 50 minutes. That's okay because you can keep cooking. Si la tarte n'est pas suffisamment cuite après les 50 minutes, il n'y a pas de problème. Continuez à faire cuire. Mais si la tarte est cuite à 45 minutes et à 50 minutes elle brûle, il est trop tard. Alors gardez un œil, keep an eye on your pie. Look around 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Don't open the oven. Just look through the door or turn on the light, see the status there, and then you make a judgment for yourself. The crust should be golden brown, and the cheese and the tomato will collapse and it will caramelize and it will become like sun-dried tomato, some sort of, okay? So give it a shot, see what happens, and then we'll see you shortly. Don't go anywhere, the pie is now coming out. Thank you. I think our pie is ready. Let's see how it's look like. I put 50 minutes, I keep an eye on it. Lower shelf. Woo! Oh my God. Look at that. You see the bubble there? Woohoo! Really, really beautiful. We have a golden crust. It's bubbly. The final touch before serving. A little bit of voila, no more than that. That will make a feast. Thank you, that was the tomato pie. C'est la tarte aux tomates. Ça sent très bon. J'ai mis une petite touche de balsamic, de vinaigre de balsamic. C'est absolument délicieux. La croûte est merveilleusement bien cuite. Alors voilà, je vais faire quelque chose d'un petit peu audacieux. Je vais démouler la tarte. Et voilà, la tarte est démoulée. Aussi simple que ça. Vous pouvez voir, c'est bien cuit partout. Bon appétit tout le monde. It's baked perfectly. Golden crust all around. Tomato perfectly baked. This will be a feast to your friend and family. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for comment. This is because of your comment that I'm improving each time. I try to do these videos as simple, tasteful recipe. So share the news with your friend. Ask them to subscribe. The only thing I need is for people to like it, subscribe, and share with other people. This is the only way I will be able to continue carrying on with the production of these 44 recipes before the end of this year 2020. So far there's 22 video done, more than 27 recipes done so far. So stay with us. Merci beaucoup de votre attention. Abonnez-vous, partagez avec vos amis, envoyez-leur les vidéos, qu'ils s'abonnent aussi. Le thumbs up, s'il vous plaît. Et c'est grâce à vous si je peux continuer à faire ces vidéos. C'est grâce à vos commentaires que je peux améliorer ces vidéos. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.